Alright guys, I just, when I think about it, I try to put it down on video, and I'm not always in the right place to do it, and I'm not the best one at this. But I was thinking about this, and let me see how this is going to come out. Let's talk a little bit about temp on these motors. That's absolutely correct. Never worry about your temperature when you're tuning your motor. It's sound and sight. Move on. You've ever heard that question to these pros, racers? Hey, how hot? Or they'll just mention their motor ran 280, and it was fine. Let me fill you guys in, and we'll start here. That's why we're on this picture again. Do you see the tack right there? You see the leads? One went to the cylinder head, which is right underneath my arm. It went between the spark plug and the head. One there. One right back here. And the exhaust port. The exhaust. Now, when they say they're running 260, 280 on their temps, they probably ain't lying. They're not lying. But somebody's done some port work or some shimming, and they changed some stuff where the combustion on top, yes, it's hot, and it's firing harder in the top of the cylinder because it's right there, even though it's the head, but you're sticking it down, on top of the glow plug, pretty close to that's where you're getting your reading. That's going to be your hottest explosion area underneath there, the chamber where you have everything that happens. And you also have the cooling fins of the head. So it gets the hottest part, and then it gets the coolest. But heat transfers down those cylinders, and they get hot. So they're doing different porting things. And so they may have a higher temp on the head, but they're exhaust. And that's what it's all about, guys. Exhaust temp. And that's where I'm going back to the sleeve. The sleeve and the piston. If that's not right, that exhaust and that temp is not right between that cylinder and that piston, you're done. Done. It's called sticking a motor. Run out of gas, you stuck your motor. You did some kind of damage. Did it hurt it where you cannot run it again? No. Did you hurt it? Yep, you sure did. So, it's all about the exhaust temps. So, if it's pretty much a stock motor, the temp range is probably going to be between 225 and I would say 240, somewhere in there. But remember what I told you, when these guys talk, they're not telling you the whole story. Trust me, I know, guys. Another thing on the pipe, I always talk about getting on the pipe. Getting on the pipe. And you're like, well, what does that mean? How do you do that? What we did on this cart, I had a clutch on it. All you had to do was push the brakes down, full throttle. I had a tack. I could hear the motor either come in or not. The clutch, that was regulated off the clutch, off the RPMs. And, if the clutch said it was coming in at 9,800 RPMs, but it wasn't on the pipe, and I couldn't hear it, where it was different between one or, the difference. So I would have a little pin in the back I would click, and that would raise my RPMs up to where it was on the pipe. Tip, guys, listen up, I'm giving y'all a tip. There are a couple videos that show this, but they don't tell you why. And I think it's just a racer's trick that they're not really wanting to give up. How do you find that, guys? Getting on the pipe. I'll tell you right now. Get your car set up. Go set it outside. 2 hands on it. Get somebody else on the throttle. 2 hands on it because it's your RC car. Have them full throttle it, and you can hear it. Is it going or is it going on the pipe? Listen for those things, guys. Big tip. I hope y'all are listening to this. I'm out.